I saw that women were stressed and frustrated with getting dressed and feeling stylish, professional, polished. And I said, I'm looking for 10 women to test this product, to test the fit, to test the concept, just to make sure that I was doing the right thing before I went farther.
Yeah.
And I received requests from 28 women who were in during COVID, who they wanted to buy suits.
Custom blazers, car coats, and suits. That's what you're going to get from Colorado's latest top entrepreneur, Rachel Lefort. I'm Barbara Brooks with Second Act Women, an entrepreneur in her own right. With today's 10-minute triumphs, I'm looking forward to introducing you to Rachel Lefort with Midnight Oil. Welcome to the show, our 10-minute triumphs, Rachel.
Thank you so much, Barbara. What a pleasure to be here.
Custom suits for women.
Yes, it's about
Finally.
time.
Rachel, can we bring back dressing up again?
I hope so.
Can we?
Think we're here.
Aren't we?
I think so.
I mean, first, how did you come up with and decide to launch Midnight Oil, this new custom coat, custom suits, belts? You probably have other things on the horizon.
Yes.
How did this come about? And girl, you started it just after COVID?
During
COVID? Tell us more.
Okay. I know everybody was wearing yoga pants, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
If pants at all on Zoom calls.
I know. At least sweats or pajamas. So this idea, I think, has been marinating for a long time because I saw a need. I saw that women were stressed and frustrated with getting dressed and feeling stylish, professional, polished. And so I was helping women with their wardrobes for many years. Over a decade, I was a personal stylist. However, my background's in fashion design. And so as a stylist, I would help women edit their wardrobes, and I would make these shopping lists. And then I would go shopping for them. And I knew to put certain outfits together, we needed some classics, neutrals, navy, gray, black, camel, basic, beautiful neutrals. But when shopping, they were impossible to find. They weren't good quality or they weren't the right thing. And so I used to think I should just design it. Where am I going to find these things? There's such a need. And at the same time, I was helping men. So I was carrying these books of Italian wools and these gorgeous fabrics, helping men get just the right length and get things made for them. But then the women were like, what about me? And I just realized that this doesn't exist for women, and women need this, and women are stressed about getting dressed. So I felt like there really is a need. Of course, when COVID hit, right, I was working on this business plan. I was planning and thinking, and everybody was in sweatpants. However, I just knew that it wasn't forever and that women were going to want to dress up again.
Yes.
I knew it. And I tested it. Before launching this business, I actually, I reached out to a lot of women that I knew, clients and friends, and I tested it with them. And I told them what I was working on. And I said, I'm looking for 10 women to test this product, to test the fit, to test the concept, just to make sure that I was doing the right thing before I went farther.
Yeah.
And I received requests from 28 women who were in during COVID, who they wanted to buy suits.
Wow. During COVID.
Wow. During COVID. This was
Wow.
this was in the middle of it all. When we were in masks, my fittings kept getting canceled because the fit models, their roommates were ill or whatever.
Right.
It was the middle of it all. The factory was making gowns for the hospitals, so everything kept getting delayed.
Wow. So you're getting, the demand is there.
Yes.
Let me back up and say, you tested the concept.
I did.
That's what's important for people that are listening and watching, is that you tested the concept. Because I think sometimes when you're an entrepreneur starting up, looking to launch, we forget, or you're already launched, we have to remember you have to test the concept. You have to remember you're looking for the problem that you want to solve.
Yes, exactly. And I
Yeah.
think it's so important to really know your customer.
Know the customer.
And really like talk to her and really know what is her pain point so that you can help her and solve this problem.
Okay, so many questions. Where are your manufacturers?
So-
Because you're a high-end product. So where are your suits manufactured?
They are manufactured in Portugal.
Portugal.
The fabrics are all from Italy, and then I have the fabrics sent from Italy to Portugal, and then they're made one at a time in Portugal. The blouses, I have silk blouses, those are ready to wear, and those are made in New York.
I wore one of yours in one of our series with Denise.
Yes.
Silky and sexy. I loved it. Yes, perfect for wearing in the business, at work and going out.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, even with jeans.
Are you designing? Are you you're the designer?
Yes.
And then you send the patterns. Is it CAD design?
You know
How
what?
are
They have
you-
a whole system in Portugal. It is very high tech. And it's also a family-owned business. It's enormous. It is so organized and wonderful. The people there are family and they're wonderful, and I love working with them. So I work with them with their pattern makers. So I have pattern makers here, I have pattern makers there. We go a lot back and forth and sampling and fitting, and we adjust fittings, and we either do work on Zoom or by video or sketch, or I go to Portugal. Or all of the above.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, sure is.
Portugal is a hot spot right
It
now. A lot of
is.
expats there.
I know. Everybody learned that secret.
So, as a entrepreneur, how are you finding your clients?
So several ways.
Because it's gotta, we have to have a revenue strategy and a revenue model.
Oh yeah.
So, what is your revenue model and strategy? If you're whatever you're willing to share with us, how is it?
Of course. Well, one of the questions, I think this ties in with one of your earlier questions about having an online business
Yes.
with custom clothes.
Yes.
Because that's tricky.
Tricky.
It is tricky. We have a website with all of the pictures and all of the linings and all of the things we can do, which I'll explain some more.
Yes.
But it is tricky to sell custom through the website. And so the best way to do that is through personal stylists. So we have stylists around the country who represent Midnight Oil. So they have a whole really sleek kit full of fabric swatches. They have linings, they have buttons, they have a tape measure, they have all the tools. So there's the website, but then there's also hands-on working directly with clients and helping them feel really special, helping them with fit and style and design and building their blazers and suits. And also we do remote fittings through Zoom. And
Got it.
another way I do that is through sending try-on samples to clients to borrow. So I will send them some samples. We'll have a Zoom fitting. It's very high touch, and it's all about customer service.
All right.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to talk about Midnight Oil.
I know. I have one thing. A triumph. Do you have a triumph that you want to share with us? One career or family or personal triumph?
I think that creating and launching Midnight Oil is my career triumph because I feel
During COVID, it sure is.
but I really feel like all of the parts of my background and my career have come to this point. My background in design, my background in styling, in women's wear and men's wear, all of it has come to this point. And having this business, Midnight Oil, is really quite my triumph. And I think that having women tell me they love the pieces that they've ordered, those are all mini triumphs every day that really drive me and make me feel really proud.
Yeah. That makes you want to, as an entrepreneur, because entrepreneurship is not easy.
No.
It's not easy, but if you have the right mission, purpose, solution, it's worth it. It's but that can make it all worthwhile is when you have the clients, even if it's just one client that says, so that's good. That's a good triumph.
It feels really good. Thank you.
I want to say thank you for your time today. It's been, where can they find you?
MidnightOilCollection.com.
Awesome.
Yes, that's it. That's
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank
It's
you,
Rachel
Barbara.
Lefort. with midnightoilcollection.com. You can find her collections there, and follow her on Instagram as well. I highly recommend it. Are you on TikTok or any of the others?
I'm on lots of platforms.
Lots of platforms.
Lots of
You have a team. Yes, that's all. Yes.
Thank you, Barbara.
Highly recommend.
Thank you.
Yes.
What a pleasure.
Well, that's it for 10-Minute Triumphs, brought to you by Energize Colorado, where they are your partners, your nonprofit partners in low interest loans to scale your business all throughout our beautiful state of Colorado. And I am your host, Barbara Brooks. You can find us here every week. I'm with Second Act Women, and I hope you make it a great rest of the week.